that whole time. That sucks. Kind of just explain that whole thing. Whatever. I'm sure people will get it as we go over it, but no, that's not what I need. I don't know why this is here. I've deleted this like so many times and it keeps bringing it back. Oh, I should probably forgot to post on Dribbble. I'm gonna do that really quick. I wish when I was going live I could just like automate all these posts. Like I didn't even post on Instagram either. It's really annoying because it's like 15 minutes of just posting. Okay. What else do I need to do? I could look into it. I don't think that would work though, because Instagram I posted on the stories, and I mean there's not even a way to post on Instagram, so I don't think it would work. And plus for Dribbble I don't think they have anything like that. They might though. I know I could automate Twitter, but then I also posted in Slack groups too, so. Branding should probably come like around here, so we can get a feel for how we want the brand to look. I'll do that on Thursday. I would do it today, but I don't have my iPad charged, and I want to do like sketches and stuff with my iPad. Okay, so inspiration and mood boarding. This is gonna be, this part at least is gonna be a little bit tricky because I want to get a certain aesthetic for it that's sort of like vintage gaming, I guess. But I also don't want it to feel like outdated or anything, like a modern vintage, if that even makes sense. So I don't think there's any sites that kind of do that well off the top of my head. Maybe some like indie gaming sites would, but I think mainly what I'm going to be looking for is like imagery rather than like direct UI elements or anything. Nick Blanche, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. Kind of tempted to leave that one too. Let's see what weird emojis they give me. Could be cool to look at the Switch UI and take some inspiration from that too. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't have really any retro aspects, but still could be cool. I really like their iconography. I was looking for a good dark version, but we'll just go with this. Might as well grab Xbox and PS4 UI too. It's up in the top, notion.so. It's not focused on mood boarding or anything, but you can use it for that, like what I'm doing here. It's like a modular application where you can kind of configure it to whatever workflow works for you, basically. It's pretty cool. Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to think of what sites do this well. Polygon. Verge might be another good one to look at. Probably listen to the Games UX podcast too a little bit. See if there's some stuff I can look into. Yeah, I really like Notion because I can pretty much have everything in here. I don't really need to be going back and forth between a bunch of different applications or anything. Would be cool, like Metroid stuff. Oh man, I missed this game. It's Metroid Prime, right? The one that on GameCube? Could be wrong. Overwatch UI 2 would be cool. Kind of just pulling everything right now. I'm not 100% sure what style I want to go with. At this point, I usually just like pretty much going all over the place trying to find any inspiration that like pops into my head. The iPhone Complete, like an iOS app. I like at least how it works in Chrome is pretty good. If that's what you're talking about, like an iOS app. No, it's not Overwatch. Yeah, I just use their web browser one, and honestly, I don't really need, it's probably just how I personally work, but I really don't find myself needing to check Notion outside of when I'm on the computer, really. Because to be honest, I don't really keep a to-do list. That's like the only kind of thing that I could think of that would make it helpful, but I don't keep a to-do list. It's probably a bad habit, but yeah, I tried Todoist, but I didn't really like it. I think I tried it out for like a week and couldn't stick with it. I go through stages where I do use to-do lists, but I always go back to not really needing one. Honestly, they just seem to like stress me out more. Like I know they're to keep me on top of stuff, but it like gets to a point where I just like worry and feel overly stressed out. So I prefer to not use them and kind of work at my own pace. Because I know what I need to do. There isn't an incredible amount of things that I need to do each day. Let's check out Verge. Their SEO is so good that you just put that and it still works. I think a dark UI could be cool too, because I guess Fieldy kinda is a dark UI. You could classify it as that, but like more in this realm could be cool. What are the game menus? Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but all these seem to be dark. On Xbox too, and PS4, and then Switch. I use the dark mode, which is just basically what it says, dark UI. Might be cool for some kind of selection or something, maybe. I just want to check out shops. Actually, I don't want to close that. Not really finding anything on oh, this is cool. Not finding much here on Pinterest. I think I actually have bookmarks of shop sites that I've been to that I like. Oh yeah, I liked this logo, I remember. I'm surprised I've never seen that before, like something like this. It just seems like kind of like an obvious solution if you're using a white background, which is most sites. Sounds good, man. I'll see you later. Guess I'll have to turn these into pages. Because it doesn't let me separate them since everything's in 3 columns. Wow, we have a good bit of people in here. Ocipitals is in here, and Couch. You guys are always quiet lurkers. You talk like once per stream. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. There's Couch and Ocipitals. What's up, guys? The problem that I'm having is I've been thinking about this like all day too. Is I don't want to use WordPress. Like I absolutely will not. I refuse to use WordPress just because the loading times are so god awful. And I haven't really been able to find an alternative that works for me. People have literally listed and showed me, and I've looked at like 50 different ones, but none of them are exactly what I'm looking for, which kind of sucks because it seems like I'm going to have to code this from scratch, which is fine. I have a good idea of how I can make it not too bad on myself. But yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to code it from scratch because I want to have like a ton of like I want to be able to control everything in terms of design because I want to do a lot of cool stuff, and like I want to use React, so there isn't really anything that takes React and puts a CMS behind it that I've seen that's like fully custom and easy to use, considering I'm not like amazing at React. Yeah, this is probably a custom one. Has to be. I'll put this in inspiration. Let's make a blogs page. I'll just leave the CD for now. Drupal. I didn't hear about that one. Let's see. I'm assuming it's a CMS. Yeah. Definitely need to look more into this. Not really 100% sure what's going on. Let's see. Why are... Oh my god. It's documentation. Yeah, this does seem like incredibly dense. Yeah, I looked in the Ghost. A lot of the ones that do look appealing, I forget. Yeah, you have to like pay for hosting and stuff, which I mean is fine, but it's like, I'll have to think about it. Not like that's a lot of money, but like every month, or if you pay it all up front, that definitely adds up with all the other stuff I have going on. But yeah, I looked into Ghost as well. No, I mean, this is kind of off topic of what we were working on. This is probably for in a few streams, but basically I want a lot of control over like complete control over the design stuff, but I don't want to use WordPress, and I've never had to make like a custom CMS or anything. So basically finding something that can help me manage like the CMS side of things easily, and preferably using React, because that's what I'm used to. But yeah, I've heard really good things about Ghost. It's just kind of the price that sucks. I'm sure it's worth it, but for like just something that I'm doing for fun, like $30 a month is a pretty good chunk of money. It's open source. Oh, so there's like a free version too? I'm confused. Okay. So I guess the 19 or whatever, 29 a month is for hosting, really. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Oh. Okay. Cool. I will definitely look into this then on my own. I don't want to sit here and read things, because obviously that's not exciting, but I will definitely check this out. I didn't realize that it was open source. I thought it was just like, I haven't seen how it works, so. But yeah, Cool. I'll check that out. Oh, this one. I'm gonna change this one just because it's like not even remotely the same. Just this, I guess, whatever. This is probably like my favorite feature they added, is having the icons and the background. I don't know why, it's so small, but I love it. Okay, so I really like the design of this one. Obviously this is a bit more like high-end looking than I'd like, but more so like the hierarchy of things and having this like full width one and the footer. I love that logo too, it's so cool. I know some other ones here. Oh, I love this site. Sorry for the profanity that's coming in this site, but this is like one of my favorite sites. They do typography and grids so well. I'm glad you guys pointed that out about Ghost, or else I would have never known. I would have probably coded it by hand, not knowing. Hopefully that'll work out. Like I said, I'll look into it off stream, and I bet I can figure it out, and then we'll be set to use that instead, because that'll be a lot easier than coding it by hand. This blog was really cool, by the way, Vectrix. I really like the colors they got going on. Like, look at that typography. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. And they use Helvetica on everything too. Just so good. Just love this whole site. I forgot about President Incorrect. This is another amazing site. If you guys don't follow them on Twitter and Instagram, you have to. They have like really cool, just random aesthetic and like design stuff that they post. Yeah, their stuff is really cool. Just want to check something. That site actually reminded me, one of the things I want to do on, oh they do, sweet, on this website, since it's, well they have graph, but since it's called Games and Grids, I want to do, oh they have a plus, I want to do kind of like a dot grid or some sort of graph background throughout the site. I think that would be really cool. I have polka dots. But yeah, just something like that. I think it would be really cool because the grid part. This is another really cool site. So glad I've saved all these sites over time, because whenever I need something, I just look in my bookmarks and I have them all like categorized and everything. Like blogs, shops, personal sites, marketing sites, company sites. Yeah, Everlane has a really, from what I remember, oh, changed it on the wrong one. Whoops. This music is from from YouTube from a guy. He just posts like free hip hop style beats that he makes. I'll just link it in the channel or in the chat. So when I moved these in, it ruined the formatting, which kind of sucks. Yeah, no problem. I like this more than like no copyright sounds because I do like EDM, but I definitely prefer like ambient or like hip hop kind of stuff. So I definitely prefer this. And there's like I made a playlist with like 94 of the songs, so it doesn't get repetitive. Oh, I really don't like IGN's site. Yeah, no thank you. great. I think we're getting pretty close to having enough. And then I'll probably end the stream a little bit early, just because I don't have my iPad set up, so we can't get started on any branding right now. And then tomorrow, illustration as usual, and then Thursday I'll make sure I have that set up so that we can get started on branding. And then I'll look at the try ghost stuff, and hopefully get that figured out. Yeah, right there I was kind of looking to see what other people have done. Again, I'm seeing a pattern of like dark UI. I really like the grid system here and the visualization for the ratings, because I kind of want something like that too. Obviously this would be more for the game reviews, and then kind of the shop stuff. Like this stuff would be more so for the buying of things. Should probably actually move these two, because these are more for like blog than they are for shop. I'm not too worried about shop stuff, like that's really easy, and will be a lot of fun to do. Yeah, I don't like to spend too much time on inspiration, because usually iterating on things is where I kind of find my best stuff, instead of just looking at other people's stuff. Oh yeah, I've seen this. This is like way too over the top though. I really don't like parallax like this. Oh my god. It's just like such a bad user experience. Like for me, obviously it's fine, but people on like older computers, like actually it's starting to lag a little bit, but on like older computers, and there's like really bad accessibility here. I hate websites like that. This is cool. I didn't even know they had this. It's definitely not what I'm looking for. That game is really cool though. You guys should check out the trailer. I'm excited for that game. Also Tunic. I've been looking forward to this game for, man, I don't even know. Since before, I think maybe like a year ago I first found out about it. Yeah, it was impressive, I will say that. Yeah, they don't have much on their site. This, you definitely need to check out that trailer. It's probably the game I'm most excited for, but I think it's coming out 2018, which kind of sucks. I'm just hoping it comes out on the Switch. Actually, I don't think they didn't even announce any type of launch date. Oh, duh, I missed it. Yeah, 2018, so that kind of sucks, but I'm so excited for that game. I just really want it to be on the Switch. Like, I feel like that game is perfect for what the Switch needs. And the art style is just amazing. I'm definitely gonna do like a full-fledged review on this game. Like, the art style is amazing, and the gameplay looks incredibly smooth. But yeah, you gotta watch that trailer. It's just, I'm so excited for that game. Anyways, I was looking to see if there were any cool like indie game websites. Cuphead is probably has a cool one. Cuphead looks cool, but way too difficult. I don't think I'll play it. It just seems like something I would get really frustrated with. That's a really good game too to check out. Rime looks really cool. I'm excited for that. I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year, but I think it got delayed just for Switch, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's available now for everything except for Switch. Yeah, PS4. Well, it says it's on Switch, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't available. Yeah, December 31st. Wow. That's even later than I thought. I thought it was September. So that sucks. But yeah, that's another game that looks cool. I'm just looking at the sites now, but also kind of talking about games that I'm looking forward to. Pyre, I'm not sure what that is, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Looks cool though. Oh, there was another game they announced. It was like a 3D 8-bit game at E3. I forget what it was called, but man, that game looks amazing. Night in the Woods, I really need to play this. I think it's only on Steam though. Sucks because I have a Mac, and Macs aren't that great for Steam games, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, it's for Steam. I'm sure it would hold up, but wish I could have like a PC just for gaming. Yeah, none of these sites, nothing is like really popping out for me. I do love the art styles though. I think I want to take this. You know what could be cool too is for vintage stuff is Wolfenstein. Because they have like World War II kind of Fallout looking stuff. Oh. Yeah, I need to do that. Someday I will. Especially when I'm doing this, I should. Doesn't seem... yeah, all this is gonna be focused on the gameplay, but there's some really cool, like World War II. Oh, there's one. World War II propaganda and stuff. Donut County. I really want them to bring more games to the Switch. I know it's not the hardest thing in the world to port games over, but I think the problem that people are having is getting permission from Nintendo to do it. Because Nintendo's pretty strict about that stuff. Monument Valley. I haven't even looked at their site. Yeah, I love the colors. I really want to use different colors than I'm used to. It's like a big thing I always try and do with new projects. Sometimes it's harder than most, but I really want to do that for this one. Maybe with the dark UI. We'll see. Yeah, the colors in this game are amazing. They're smart for putting out prints, though. I bet you they make bank off of these. I want to make merch too, kind of like gaming stuff for the website. Alright, well, I'm going to unstream a little bit early. I'm about to go to the gym and stuff, so I'm going to check out all this stuff and be prepared to do branding for next stream. But tomorrow we'll do, or for Thursday's stream, we'll do illustration tomorrow for my blog post as usual, and then we'll pick up on this on Thursday, and hopefully I can do some stuff on my own before then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate your support as usual, and I will see you guys in the next stream tomorrow at 7:30 Central Standard Time. See ya.